Hey there my fellow listeners, welcome to another video at the Witch's Den. In this video we will be discussing what is paganism. The paganism in this video can be described as any of the current religious practices in Western world that have been inspired by the ancient religions of the past. Moreover, paganism today is an attempt to revive the indigenous religions of ancient Rome, Greece, Egypt, and any of the other Germanic and Celtic countries. You may have heard this movement referenced in the media as neo-paganism. Altogether, these religions have a variety of different beliefs. The pagans that adhere to these traditions can be considered pantheists, polytheists, duotheists, and even animists. However, rarely will you find one who claims to be monotheist, especially in the sense that you are sure to find in the various Abrahamic religions of the world. It may be helpful to remember that paganism is merely an umbrella term that is used to describe a group of religions that have a common substratum. It is just like the terms Protestant or monotheist. These terms describe many major and minor faiths that correspond underneath them. The beliefs underneath the term pagan vary to a great extent. While Wicca is probably the most known modern pagan religion among the masses, many others exist that do not share all of the same specific beliefs that Wiccans adhere to. However, there are quite a few universal beliefs. What you shall discover in these blogs is that there are numerous definitions of paganism. Almost any definition given to it will be too narrow in its scope. Perhaps the easiest and truest definition of paganism can be described as a religion that is not Christian, Jewish, or Islamic. In fact, in this view, paganism is a sort of alternative to monotheism. Other words also describe this position. Heathenism, or heathen, is another word for paganism and pagan, respectively. Heathenry is a very typical term for pagans who follow the Northern European traditions. A list of the pagan religions. This list is not all-encompassing. However, it does do a good job of defining the tree of paganism. While I might have missed a few subsects, the following list contains the majority of groups that fall under the collective term pagan. Here are the following groups' names: Asatru, Church of All Worlds, Discordianism, Druidry, Fairy, Guidons, Hellenismus, Cometicism, Religio Romana, Religious Witchcraft, Senestrognita, Thelema, and Wicca. Other groups worth mentioning: in researching paganism, you may also come across a few other groups who may or may not identify as pagan. These are Candomblé, Demonolatry, Santeria, Satanism, and Voodoo. Keep in mind that there are many other pagan religions that exist aside from the ones I have listed here. The point is to not be definitive but to get you familiar with all the possibilities. Many of these groups have denominations or sects within them. In the next upcoming blogs we will explain the individual pagan religions. With this being said, thank you so much for listening. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for the next upcoming blog, like and share to your fellow witches.